Prince Vegeta, the heir of the Saiyan race whose goal is to surpass his rival and become the strongest Saiyan who's ever lived. Even before Vegeta obtained the power of a god in Dragon Ball Super, his strength was monstrous, surpassing the Grim Reaper of the Saiyan race Frieza, who while holding back was capable of destroying planet Namek, with the explosion being so destructive that it was seen outside of the galaxy, and has multiple statements and guides that say he could destroy the entire universe in his second form alone, surpassing the embodiment of Perfection Cell, who was stated to have infinite and bottomless strength, with it actually being in reference to his battle power as stated by the narrator. And just like Frieza was stated to be able to destroy the entire universe, surpassing the Grim Reaper of Justice Gotenks, who can literally scream out of dimensions and warp realities simply by existing, and even surpassed evil itself, Majin Buu, with Buhan being capable of destroying the entire universe with alternate dimensions by screaming alone, and was threatening the Grand Kai world, which is a universal-sized planet full of mass, with the energy required to destroy this being calced to octillions of times universal, with the universe itself being 99.9% empty space, and this planet is 100% mass. I'm sure you get it. But now Vegeta needs to surpass divinity, the gods themselves. Beerus the Destroyer has awoken after 39 years in search for his greatest rival, a Saiyan with the power of a deity, a Super Saiyan god. Kakarot is the strongest fighter on Earth, and Beerus and Kakarot are face to face to see if the Saiyan equal to heaven, Super Saiyan 3, can defeat the destroyer of the universe. Kakarot is defeated in only 2 blows, stating that not even Vegeta would be able to win, with Beerus traveling to Earth and is now face to face with royalty. But that's when Beerus does the unthinkable. Lifting his hand, he strikes the queen of all Saiyans, which in his kingdom is punishable by death. Vegeta erupts with energy, with his Super Saiyan 2 form being able to surpass Kakarot as a Super Saiyan 3, and proceeds to beat the life out of Beerus, showing even a god of destruction why he's the king of all Saiyans. However, what's a king to a god? Beerus is unfazed and is able to defeat Vegeta. That's when he learns the only way to win is to become divine. The Z Fighters call forth Shenron, and he tells them that the original Super Saiyan God performed a ritual to obtain his power. 5 pure-hearted Saiyans must infuse their light into a 6th. All of the Saiyans put their power into the hope of the universe, and Kakarot awakens Super Saiyan God once again, with Kakarot being so powerful that his clashes with Beerus were going to destroy the entirety of Universe 7, with the Universe 7 macrocosm being comprised of 7 different spacetimes, with the afterlife itself being stated in the Daizenshu 4 World Guide to be a transcendental realm above the mortal universe, and in the Dragon Ball Super Exciting Guide it was stated to be beyond the concepts of space and time multiple times, and was even stated in the June 2013 V-Jump issue that their battle was super dimensional, with the kanji actually being Chojigen, which translates to being above the totality of dimensionality. Kakarot loses his god form, however the powers infused into his base form, allowing his energy to be flooded in divinity. Vegeta knows the only way to surpass Kakarot is to become a god himself. Vegeta trains with the attendant and teacher of Beerus and is able to finally achieve it, the king with the power of a god, Super Saiyan Blue. Vegeta learns that his father's killer has been resurrected, and now it's his turn to experience fear, as Vegeta shows Frieza a power not seen for thousands of years, with Frieza never expecting this. Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta is able to completely body the Emperor of the Universe, and he better not dream of resurrecting again. Later, Vegeta learns of other existing universes and now is in a fight with the twin universe of the 7th, the 6th universe, and fights against the Universe 6 assassin Hit. With Hit having an interesting abilities, he's able to time skip and jump 0.2 of a second into the future, literally arriving before he left, and Hit is only defeated when Kakarot uses a technique that Vegeta is all too familiar with this technique being able to boost all of his stats by double, triple. Vegeta has been surpassed yet again, but it's not over, as Vegeta is now in his son Trunks' future timeline and is face to face with Black, who is the Supreme Kai of the 10th universe whose goal is to wipe out all mortals from existence. Vegeta has gotten so powerful that he's able to pummel Black and tells him that Kakarot is the only one who can use the full abilities of that body, with Black asking why there's such a widening gap in their power, with Vegeta's response, "That's simple. You're an interloper, a Saiyan imposter, and I'm the real thing."
The almighty Prince Vegeta!
The prince's strength keeps growing higher and higher, and now he's in the Universe Survival Tournament, the Tournament of Power. And now it's time to prove his strength to the strongest fighters in the multiverse. Vegeta gets more and more powerful as the tournament progresses, with Kakarot getting more powerful as well as he's able to unlock the power of the angels, Migato no Gokui, Autonomous Ultra Instinct, with his first appearance being able to shake the entirety of the infinite world of Void, which was stated in a guide to be a place devoid of the concepts of space and time. Vegeta's drive to become the strongest allows him to surpass Kakarot and takes on the strongest fighter in the Tournament of Power, Jiren the Grey, a fighter from the 11th universe who was stated to surpass his own god of destruction, with the gods of destruction themselves being stated to have power from a higher dimension. Vegeta was able to land 2 clean blows on an even stronger Jiren that was able to defeat Ultra Instinct Kakarot and dodges attacks that not even Kakarot, using a technique that allows his body to move on its own in his Super Saiyan Blue form alone. And then Vegeta charges up the strongest blast from anyone in the entire tournament, with this blast condensing so much power that literally everyone that was spectating thought that this would be the end of Jiren. Vegeta's strongest blast, Cell's coin flip. Jiren is hit with his blast that everyone in the tournament thought had enough energy to take him down, and it did, as Jiren lays face first in the dirt. Vegeta begins to change as he remembers his promise, his family, his pride, and undergoes his own evolution, a separate path from Ultra Instinct, which produces a new color, Royale Blue. Evolution Blue Vegeta. Vegeta with this new Evolution Blue is so strong that he defeats a god of destruction himself, God of Destruction Toppo, who with a single destruction ball was capable of one-shotting Golden Frieza, ripping apart the entire tournament stage and warping the reality of the entire void. Vegeta's attacks are so strong that he's able to punch through destruction, with this energy being so devastating that it erases you from existence and is more potent than death itself. He uses his final explosion and sends the destroyer to the stands. In the end, Vegeta has surpassed his rival, as Kakarot has not yet perfected Ultra Instinct and reclaims his throne as the Prince of all Saiyans. In the end, Vegeta has come a long way since his eruption of anger at the God of Destruction, and now has the power of a god, every day training to become stronger and stronger, because you can invade his mind and his body. But there's one thing a Saiyan always keeps: his pride. What's up, guys? It's Divine. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe. It's completely free, and share this with a friend. And tell me in the comments, who do you think can defeat Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans?